Hi. So, um, hmm, here I come again. Here I come again. That's the Dolly Parton, old Dolly Parton song. Um, yeah, I'm telling my age. And, okay, so you know what my videos are usually about because I just can't keep quiet on this foolery, this bull crap. All right. Remy Ma, you done did it again. I just love your style in handling this fiasco, this BS, this crap, this FUCKERY, because that's what it is. Okay. I love how you're handling this. Okay. I know, I know, I know you are hoping this will all go away. I already know. I already know you probably wish you'd have saved that thing from that many years ago for this thing. You know what I mean? The ammunition. I already know. Of course, can't do that. Can't do that. So you gotta ignore for a while. You gotta hear the bull crap from the retardation of it all, the slowness of it all, and then you gotta, come with your fire. You gotta come fire back, and I love that. I love that because at the end of the day, you are a battle rapper and you know how to get them with your words. And that is just wonderful. It really is. Meanwhile, people are here trying to swim, but they're sinking. So Remy put out another diss track, and I just love it. She's finally, talking about what it is. And it is it's about that Clarence trying to be Remy, trying to dress like her, act like her, take the man. I'm going to say, I hope Remy and Papoose get back together. I know nobody's wishing for that. I know it's not very popular in thought, but I hope that that clown goes running, packing, going away, and never to be heard of again because she really is such a disrespect. She has no self respect. And that's what it all boils down to. She has no self respect. She's so happy that she can diss Remy and that she, quote unquote, has Remy's husband and that she could try to do it up better than Remy with her style and her clothing and her talking. You can't. You can't. You can never be someone else, first of all. There's a song years ago, I think his name was Lilo Thomas. I don't remember, but he said, nobody can be you but you. And you just need to stop trying to be Remy Ma. It is just annoying as hell. And then you try to be Alicia Baumgartner by dressing her way too. And oh my goodness, what is wrong, girl? Well, actually, that's a rhetorical question because everybody knows what's wrong, and except for the people who are just like her, they may not get it. They might think, "Yeah, go on, girl, take her husband." That's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. It is going to come back to you. I hope Papoose and Remy Ma can settle their differences. I hope they don't get divorced. And if they get divorced, I hope they get remarried like right after that. Because you, my dear Claressa, uh, whatever, boxer, you need to learn a lesson because you hate pretty girls, pretty women. You hate them. You're in competition with them. And there's no need. Like Remy said, competition with yourself. Remy's not competing with you. She just has to put you in your place every now and again because you must forget. I'm going to say it again. You slid into her, and this is in her latest diss track. You slid into her husband, and she said her husband. I was like, yes, because at the end of the day, Papoose is just having a good old time, and he's doing publicly. I hate that he's doing that. I hate that he's going through with this as if it's okay, because he's going to pay too. But at the end of the day, that's Remy's husband, and uh, Remy is Papooses' wife, and they're still married. And I pray, and I'm going to pray to God that the two of them can make it again and just like X you out of the picture because you're doing too much. You're annoying. You're annoying. And to the point where you're just copying all these women, telling people who to deal with, who to not, trying to do this, do that, do that. Go away. I'm gonna wish you away. And I don't mean death. Just go sit down back to Flint. Go back to Flint. And if you don't like boxing, sorry for you. If you don't like boxing, sorry for you. You boxing again with a 40 something year old who's 10 years older than you. As I said in one of my videos, you only fight old boxers. You don't fight the young people. What is up with that? Well, I know that's another rhetorical question. You don't want to lose because you can lose, and you've been drop kicked in the MMA world. And you said, "Oh, Papoose told me to retire," and then you said on cam that, "Oh, that hard sport, I didn't want to do it," or whatever excuse you used was a lie. You just got beat down badly by that white girl. So now, and by the way, speaking of white girl, there's a white girl who wants to challenge you for. I heard her. She says she'll challenge you to beat the crap out of you for 50K. That's a little bit if you really got all this money. So why don't you fight her since you have been challenging all these people? I heard you say you want to fight Remy. Girl, shut up. Shut up. You are just stupid. I'm calling you stupid. Everybody been calling you stupid, but I'm calling you stupid. Remy doesn't want to fight you. You were in Remy's whatever Instagram DMs asking her for advice, as she said again in this, asking her for dressing tips, what to wear, blah, 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 only because you were on a sneak tip having sex with her husband. You're so lacking respect for yourself that you think this is okay. You still think it's okay. You still think it's okay. I'm so glad that girl asked you that lady from Atlanta asked you about, and Cam asked you some hard stuff, but I don't see you mad at him. You were angry at Miss Shanika for asking you how long you're going to be with this married man. Cam asked you way more questions than she could ever ask you about this. He even asked you why did you try MMA? He was asking, you could see the look on his face. He wanted to say, "You're stupid. You're dumb." And he didn't believe anything you said. He could tell when you were lying because you could see his facial expression, more about nonverbal responses there. So yeah, what is wrong? What is wrong? Stop trying to be Remy Ma. Stop trying to be Alicia Baumgartner. Stop trying to be who else you try to Brandy. Stop trying to be what's her name? Megan the Stallion. Who else you be trying to stop trying to be Krishan's counselor. You cannot counsel anybody. You have no respect for yourself. You have zero respect for yourself. I'm going to say it. You don't have any respect for yourself. So nobody should listen to you. You went in someone's DMs pretending to be their friend, which is Remy, only to be sneaking around with her husband. You're very low. You're down below the ground. That is devilish. That the devil is below the ground, supposedly, right? That is who you are. You are the devil. You are of no good. No good. And I pray that you let's say, I'm not going to say suffer because I don't want, I pray that you learn your lessons, and I pray that Remy Ma and Papoose could get back together. I heard you say something about they got a kid involved when relating to a divorce. They have a daughter. She's not a kid, and you dismissed that. I think this was Cam Newton's interview. You tried to downplay it like kid involved. No, that's their daughter. So Papoose should have checked you, and he's so stupid to be with somebody like you. It gets worse and worse, and he's still perpetrating a fraud, trying to act like he's so happy with you. What is there to be happy with you about? Like what is there? Who are you? You're not even your own self because you trying to be his wife. You cannot do that. You are not going to be her. Never. So let's just say if Papoose and Remy don't stay together in a marriage, and let's say he marries you, that don't mean crap. It really won't mean that you won the guy. You didn't win him. Both of y'all in that instance then would be just terrible, miserable people because I don't see what he has in you. He didn't upgrade. You keep talking about this upgrade. He didn't upgrade with you. You're not an upgrade, dear. You're not an upgrade. You are a person who lacks self-respect. And you're just a sad child. You think you're grown up with you all this talk. It is so fake. What you say is not real. What you pretend and you put out there. You're gonna tell Krishan Rock not to mess with Blueface. So glad she's trying to see him again. I don't care what kind of dysfunctional relationship she has with him. They're still next to each other, right? At the end of the day. And she didn't listen to a word you said because I knew you were leading her in the opposite direction of what she wanted. You don't tell nobody what to do. Shut your ass. Why don't you leave somebody's husband alone? Leave the husband alone. Leave Remy's husband alone. And Papoose, leave this child alone. She has mental issues. Leave this child alone. She is hating on your wife. Leave this child alone. She's very slow. She needs to get some help. Leave her alone. She is not healthy in the mind. She's not.